Hi, everyone. I'm Caroline Valvardi from Opportunity Finance Network, and I work on our strategic communications team. I hope you're all enjoying our 9th annual, but first ever virtual Small Business Finance Forum. I'm excited to now introduce you to you, Ray, who is a manager at Po' Boy Gym, which is a family-owned New Orleans-style restaurant in Washington, D.C. Po' Boy Gym is also a longtime client of OFN member Washington Area Community Investment Funds, also known as Wacif. Over the next few minutes, Ray will share a little bit about his story, working his way up from a server to a manager, and he'll also show us how to make a mean DC hurricane and a mocktail. I mean, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Thanks to Ray, to Po' Boy Gym co-owner Ian Reed, the Wacif team, JP Morgan Chase for sponsoring this demo, and to all of you for tuning in. Cheers.
Hey guys, how y'all doing today? Thank you for coming to Po' Boy Gym. We're located in the Washington, D.C. area. We have an HU location and a NICE location in Northwest and Northeast. But Po' Boy Gym is a New Orleans style restaurant, and we've been around since 2014. And myself, I've been here since 2016. My name is Ray, by the way. I've been here since probably the early stages of development of Po' Boys. We didn't have everything together at that time, but we were booming. A lot of things were going on. Business was crazy. Started off as a server. I went into bartending, and then I moved up to management of both of the restaurants at one point. And going through that whole process, I've learned about communication, patience, and dealing with guests, and just dealing with people is a great thing, because people come into the bar, they're at a different state. They come in for an experience, so that way when they leave, they're more positive. Sometimes people come in, they're in a grumpy mood, and it's our job to create that experience for them. So the New Orleans concept allows us to do that with the po' boys that we specialize in, doing from shrimp to crawfish to crab cakes. It allows us to do these various things to create the customer experience. So it's a great place to work at, though. So going off of that, though, lately it's been kind of rough with the coronavirus and dealing with those things, and it's harmed family and friends. Prayers to everybody. But at Po' Boys, it messed up operations. We had to lay off people, unfortunately, and had to do things that just to keep the business going. But we do thank Wacif for allowing us to get through this whole process from 2014 up until now, with having 2 locations. So we appreciate you guys for that, with the funding and everything else that you guys do for us. So we thank you for that. And I know we're going to get through this coronavirus. It's only a glimpse of our success. And it's all part of the story. So here we have the mocktail and the cocktail, right? The mocktail is the non-alcoholic beverage, and this is the DC Hurricane, which is the cocktail. So we'll start off with the DC Hurricane first, and we're gonna pour the mason jar all the way up to the pipe. And just a brief history of why we named the DC Hurricane. We're in the Washington, D.C. area. New Orleans is a big thing with hurricanes, and hurricanes is usually they come in like these big glasses in New Orleans. But we start off with the hurricane by pouring orange and pineapple juice about halfway of the glass, like such. Looks like this right here. And the next couple steps is the blue carousel, the light rum and the dark rum, and we top it off with Coke. So for starters, do the blue carousel. It's important to do a clockwise motion, so that way it's layered across the drink. So you just make sure when you go down with it, your wrist locks in. So just like this, and now it's layered. Usually it layers a little bit better depending on the thickness of the pineapple juice. So just keep that in mind. So now we have the second step. The next part is the light room and the dark room. So we top it off with 1 to 1.5 ounce. If you're doing this at home, you know, it just depends. This is the light room right here. So once we've done the dark room and the light room, okay, now we're at the brim. And then top it off with the Coke. Just a little splash for color. And now we have the pineapple and orange juice, the blue carousel, the light and dark rum, and the Coke. It's a very popular drink. People love it a lot. The next one is the mocktail that we spoke of. That's the pineapple juice and the cranberry juice. So do the same thing. Fill the glass up all the way up. This is more of a chill thing. Very refreshing though. I get some more pineapple juice. So same concept, right? Put in half the glass of the mason jar with the orange juice and the pineapple juice. And then top it off with cranberry juice. If you want to get crazy, you can top it off with lemonade, and then it'll have like a lemony, tarty taste to it, very refreshing for the summertime. You know, summertime we always get dehydrated, so that might be a good thing. But you know, lastly, you know, I do appreciate you guys for helping us out. Thank you, Wake Up. Thank you for community funding. It's very needed for small businesses and just the community in general, because you know what we go through versus what, you know, larger businesses go through is a little bit different. You guys are able to help us stabilize and get through these, you know, crazy times in the coronavirus and anything else that happens in the future. So appreciate you, and we hope to see you guys soon. Thank you. Come out and try a po' boy.